Radio up and the blinds put down. I love it when nobody's around. I wanna call that round town, but you bite my lip, don't make a sound. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without So give me a minute to catch my breath. Take what's yours, I'll take what's left. I'm used to coming out second best. Always fail to pass the test. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without
Place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know. I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know. I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know. I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me, to run away with me. Don't tell your friends, but let them know we're safe, let her on. The road's calling, sun on our skin, sleeping under stars when it's gone. I was just calling to say